As we're following a developing investigation right now, detectives say a Polk County mother who they believe killed her one-year-old little boy is now in custody. This case unfolded in South Lakeland. She was arrested this afternoon at Tampa International Airport. Ryan Raish is following the investigation in Polk County, but let's start with Brent Solomon at Tampa International Airport, where that woman was arrested. Good evening, Brent.
Good evening to you. Call it a one-way ticket to jail. I just finished speaking with the police chief here at TIA, and he says Nia Patel had every intention today of committing suicide. He says she came right here to the parking garage at the airport after police say she killed her one-year-old baby. This all happening this morning. Nia Patel is actually expected to be taken to jail away from the airport within the hour. We are on scene, and we'll have pictures. We'll try to ask her some questions as she's being taken away into custody. Investigators say she showed up at the airport using a credit card at the parking garage. Police putting out an alert for her car when a parking official noticed Patel's Toyota and called police. Now, officers found her inside of her car and took her into a holding cell right here at the airport. And again, the chief tells me that she did not have a ticket booked. She was not intending to fly out of the airport, that she solely came here and parked on the 4th floor of the garage for that unfortunate set of circumstances. Of course, much more on this story as it becomes available. For now, we are live at TIA. Brent Solomon, ABC Action News.
Brian, thank you. Now we want to continue our team coverage with Ryan Raish, who's been following this case from the very beginning in Winter Haven. Ryan?
Yeah, well, detectives here at the Polk County Sheriff's Office are very pleased that they got to Nia Patel in time. Sheriff Grady Judd emphasized that today during a press conference, that they need to find her fast in order to save her from herself. Now, this all started yesterday when Niha's husband, Rashish, who we believe is seen here being escorted to his car today, came home from work, and Niha and their one-year-old son, Ashin, were nowhere to be found. The sheriff says Rashish drove as far as Ocala looking for her after seeing her credit card was used there. Later in the evening, Rashish reported the situation to police, explaining how his wife suffers from postpartum depression and that she was not taking her medications. He also said that she has made comments about suicide in the past, and then in the middle of the night, this happened.
Between 2 and 2:40 this morning, Nia comes home with a baby wrapped in a blanket. Rashish begins to ask questions about where she's been and what's going on. She tells him that she killed the baby. And she said, "And I will be dead by tomorrow."
Sheriff Judd says after Nia made those comments, she quickly left in her van and then disappeared. But we now know she ended up at Tampa International Airport. The sheriff would not comment on how this baby died, but did say that he suffered blunt force trauma and said that he had been dead for a while.